Hey guys, it's Guy with the Camera 23 back with another video, and this video is going to be the second part of my Blu-ray and DVD update for the month of August 2012. And in this video I'm going to be doing the second half of my Blu-rays. And I'm going to really try to record this in one take, because the last video I did it in two and it was a pain to edit, and when I uploaded it looked like shit. So I'm going to really try. And here we go. First up we have Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original. I'm not really a fan of the Tim Burton one, to be honest. And of course the director Mel Stewart died a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, there's not much to say about this film really. Of course I am aware of the big chocolate box massive edition, but I'm not too bothered about that. The Blu-ray's good on its own. I don't know how good the PQ will be on this, because obviously it's an old film, but I think they've did like a restoration. It's not just like an upgrade from the DVD. So I think I'll give this a watch pretty soon, I think. So that's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Next up we have Darren Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream, which I believe this is his second film after Pi. And this is probably, yeah, I'd say it's probably my favourite Aronofsky film. I'm a big fan of The Wrestler. I saw Black Swan, it was alright. Maybe if I watched it again I'd kind of get it a bit more. But anyway, yeah, again, this is a film you don't really, well, I don't really enjoy, but you appreciate it for what it is, and all the work that goes into it. It's a depressing watch, so you're not going to really kind of watch it over and over again really, but yeah, you appreciate it, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, quite like this slipcase actually. It's again in the HMV 3 for £20 or 5 for 30. Got this a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Next we have, if I can find it, Cider House Rules. Now I remember seeing this when it was on television. No, I was about 5 years ago now, so I'm not going to pretend that I know that much about it. Obviously I know it stars Tobey Maguire, and Michael Caine won the Best Supporting Actor Oscar for this film, directed by, I don't know how to pronounce this, Lasse Hallström. He also directed Chocolat with Johnny Depp and Juliette Binoche. Yeah, and again I'm not going to pretend that I know much about it. The main thing I kind of remember about it was Eric Sullivan, who plays Dewey in Malcolm in the Middle, was in it as one of the orphans. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. So the only thing that annoyed me a bit is that this one doesn't include the commentary that is included on the, I think, Region A copy. But apart from that, it's pretty good. Yeah. Next we have Adventureland. Now I was really surprised by this film. I remember renting it a couple of years ago from Blockbuster, and I didn't really know kind of what to make of it. I thought it was going to be like all the other kind of Judd Apatow kind of gross out comedies and what have you, but it really isn't. It's really kind of has more of an indie feel to it for me. Yeah, obviously directed by the guy who directed Superbad, and I believe Wet Hot American Summer, is it, I think? Yeah, Greg Mottola. Yeah. That's that. And next we have Gandhi, which is the penultimate title that I need for the Sony Edition Collector Series. And I know that they're planning to release, I think, Groundhog Day and a film called Glory, which I've honestly never heard of, but it's got quite a few big stars in it. Again, I'm not going to pretend I know anything about this film because I've never seen it. All I know is, I think, Ben Kingsley winner, yep, won Best Picture, and I think, yep, Ben Kingsley won the Oscar for it. Yeah, again, I'm going to kind of get into a mindset to this because it is quite a long film. yeah, 191 minutes, which is over 3 hours. So yeah, that's Gandhi. Of course, all I need now is Guns of Navarone to complete my Sony Collector series. Well, series. And next is Sunshine. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is probably my favourite Danny Boyle film. I really did like 127 Hours with James Franco. It came out a few years ago. Yeah. I'm going to have to edit this now, so fuck it. Yeah, 28 Days Later, I did like. Well, Slumdog Millionaire I did not care for at all. I remember renting it again from Blockbuster a few years ago. I did not like it at all. I don't, kind of, in my opinion, one of the most overrated films. I mean, again, some of these films that I don't like, I probably could watch them again and I get kind of more out of it, and I might appreciate it a bit more. Well, appreciate it a little bit. And yeah, so that's Sunshine. So we have, I did an unboxing for this a couple of weeks ago. It is Class of Nukem High, obviously the Trauma film. We did watch a bit of this to check what the PQ was like, and it is pretty good. There's kind of specs and stuff, but can't really sniff at that. 80... I don't say what year it was, but yeah, I really like these clear cases with the blue kind of thing. And this is a Blu-ray and DVD. That's the Blu-ray loop and DVD. Yep. So from what I've seen of it, it is quite good. I don't think it's classed. It is kind of classed as one of Troma's kind of flagship films. Obviously, I haven't seen all of it, so I can't really comment. Yep, so that's Nukem High, classic Nukem High even. Oh, next we have, now this is an interesting one, Love Exposure. Now I remember seeing about this when Film 4, I think it was this year, had their Extreme Cinema season. I remember I'm really interested about this because it is obviously well, see on Sono, but sometimes it's named as Sono Sion, which I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, this is a epic 4-hour film. Well, not quite 4 hours. It's 3 hours and I think 57 minutes. It's just kind of, it doesn't really have, well, it does kind of have a loose plot, but it's kind of a surreal kind of film. Contains stuff like upskirt photography, genital mutilation, all that good stuff. And I mean, for a 4-hour film, there's still an hour long making of, and then an extra half an hour making of for the just for the UK one. I'm not sure, it might be on the other one as well. And Blu-ray, DVD. Now I'm really interested in checking this out because I did, when it was on Film 4, I did see about 10 minutes of it, but it was I was kind of tired, and obviously, basically, if you don't think you can kind of invest the time to watch it, there's not much point in watching it really. Obviously, you've got to get in kind of the mindset that you are going to watch a near 4-hour film. So again, I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I've heard quite a lot of good things about the transfer, PQ and sound quality. Yeah. And then Film 4 describes it as Japan's theosophical answer to the allegorical journeys of Alejandro Jodorowsky, or Jodorowsky, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And yeah, that's Love Exposure. I think nearly finished it. Last few. Next up is the Fades. Now I know there's been a bit of a bone of contention about this because it has been cancelled. I didn't see any of this when it was on television. It looked my kind of TV show. It's kind of, you know, supernatural, kind of apocalyptic kind of series. Obviously starring Johnny Harris, who's a brilliant actor, Daniel Kaluuya from Psychoville and Skins, and also Lily Lovelace from Skins. Again, this is only £7.97, what, £8 from Amazon, and it's gone up to about £11 now. So, yeah, there's the 2 discs. Yeah, so I'd say it's been cancelled. There's been quite a lot of kind of, not uproar, but kind of people being annoyed that it has been cancelled when there's TV shows like Snog, Marry, Avoid that's still going after about 3 series. So yeah, I'm again interested in checking this out. And also the other thing that kind of annoys me about these kind of BBC series is that it's only in 1080i, which can be kind of annoying. But again, apart from that, looking forward to checking this out. Next we have Super. Now I've seen a lot of people showing this off. I do remember renting this, I think it was last year, yeah, last year sometime, and I kind of enjoyed it. I'm going to have to watch it again. I just kind of enjoyed it, but didn't quite get it, so I think I'm going to have to watch it another couple of times to kind of get it. Again, I love Rainn Wilson, Ellen Page, and again, I'm not really going to talk that much about it because everybody else has. Yeah, there's the disc. I remember this was $3.99 from Player.com. Kind of a little bit not annoyed, but kind of a little bit disappointed that it didn't come with the slip cover, but it's a minor thing. Yeah, I remember this is quite violent, this one. Now I remember there was quite a lot of kind of people going about, oh, this is just the same as Kick-Ass, but I did read something about it before I saw it, and it's James Gunn who wrote and directed it. He also wrote and directed Slither, and obviously written for a couple of Troma films. I remember him saying that this was actually written, because it did come out after Kick-Ass, but apparently it was written at the same time, and they're kind of, him and Matthew Vaughn kind of compared to kind of make sure there wasn't exactly the same. So again, remember it being quite violent. Again, I'm going to have to watch it another 1 or 2 times to kind of get it really, but looking forward to seeing it again. Yep, last few now. And this is Moon, starring Sam Rockwell, directed by Duncan Jones, who you might not know is the son of David Bowie. His real name, was it Zowie Bowie or something, I think, which is kind of strange. I remember seeing it at the cinema. It's a really good kind of sci-fi film. I know quite a lot of sci-fi film fans kind of really like this, and it's a really good sci-fi film. Of course, Kevin Spacey doing the voice of Gertie. Yeah, Gertie. Again, it was quite a while since I've seen this. I saw it at the cinema when it came out, but I remember really enjoying it. Even though I could kind of see the kind of ending and the twist out of, I could see from a mile off really. But yeah, looking forward to seeing it again. Not point showing the artwork because it won't show up very well. And there's the disc. Yep, so that's Moon. Last couple. Next is Looking for Eric. Obviously a Ken Loach. No, I think it was his couple of films ago. I think this was now. Now I'm a really big fan of Ken Loach, and I'm not really comparing them, but Mike Lee as well. Again, I remember seeing it at the cinema. Really enjoyed it. you might know about a postal worker who was split up from his wife. His daughter's moved out. His two other sons are still there. I think his daughter has a baby, and yeah, he gets some help from not hallucination, but kind of, yeah, I get a hallucination of Eric Cantona kind of guides him through his life and kind of makes him take charge of his life again. And again, really good kind of feel-good movie. It's always good to see what's his name? Big Chef, Little Chef, well, Big Chef, or what his name is, swearing like a trooper, which is always good. And yeah, it's looking for Eric. And last, but very much not least, is The Mist. Now, I do have this on Blu-ray. I mean DVD. I'll probably have to get rid of it because I think it's more or less exactly the same extras and stuff. Again, it's a really good kind of claustrophobic kind of horror film. I think we all know the plot to it, so I don't really need to go through it again. This contains the colour version and the black and white version. I've only seen the colour one, obviously. This is the first time I've had the Blu-ray. And that ending still gets me. Yeah, again, Frank Darabont is kind of one of those directors where he doesn't kind of direct that many films, and when he does direct a film, it's like the biggest film ever. Obviously, Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile. I think it's his third kind of really big film, I think. I might be forgetting one. Yeah, really good. Like I say, again, really good horror film, kind of, I would say claustrophobic, kind of self-contained kind of horror film. And again, I really enjoyed it. Quite looking forward to checking out the black and white version of it. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so that is, I think, yeah, it for my Blu-ray and, well, Blu-ray and DVD update part 2, which is the second part of my Blu-rays. And I don't know when I'm going to film the DVDs, but I will film the DVDs. And yeah, that's about it, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.